This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Back to pass. It's Rayner. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Second down after the incompletion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Refuses to go down. Goes out the stiff arm. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Back to throw. It's Rayner. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down. It's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The back's got it. As the first down is still going. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 14, Missouri 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
To throw, it's leg way. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Finds the receiver wide open. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the wideout goes in motion. Using his legs, it's Brown. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Slides a quick throw. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Things just appear to to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Blitz and a quick sack.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple of plays.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've
intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to throw. It's Rayner. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Movement here from the tight end. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. To throw, it's Rayner. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Looking downfield. It's Lagway. The pass is off target. He got easy through as the 3rd down pressure works. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Got to make sure the guy's allowed to make the fair catch before you hit him. Very obvious call there. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. Inside the 25. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators are in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. one more play before they head to the locker room. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They get the second half started with their running play. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He escapes the pocket. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks, because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
Gain makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense. Has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Rayner. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all in this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking downfield. It's Rayner. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Fine for the touchdown on the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. From this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner heads out of bounds. First play of the ride now. We'll start from the 32. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that will be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now the important point after attempt.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. But he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They'll kick it away here. They bring down the returner on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 42, Missouri 24.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Run down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And then first down, right back to the running game. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Gators. And their route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Look out, he's loose. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Another positive game by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grinding away with a running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for some space. It's Brown. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Missouri, 31.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
All right, let's get it. Ready, switch. Ready,
It's a toss play to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. The pass rush closing in. Ball scooped up for the defense. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Missouri, 31.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. To the air, it's Rayner. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The shotgun handoff here. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his